EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Washington Commanders. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
They're just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down. This defense for the Commanders, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
Let's go.
And Howell will throw it. Got his open man. It's Mallory. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's 3rd and 7. 19 tight.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Howell.
His throw incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd and 4.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
And this game, for them, is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. He'll field this at the 5.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
17.
Throwing now is Lance.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Let's go, charge. Close, 10.
From midfield, here's Lance.
Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
I'll give them credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run, and then executed.
2nd down. Howell now.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First catch there for Evans. Good enough for a 1st down.
Howell down to throw it.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Howell. That's to the tight end, Mallory.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
On the set.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
Let's go. Ready?
Now Lance. Finding space at the 40. He's across midfield. Look at the big man rumble.
And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Come on.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
Touchdown, Vikings! Josh Oliver, a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
First down, Howell to throw.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Howell trying to get his offense to hurry up and get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
14. Commanders nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Here we go, set.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
62 blaster. Set.
Play action, now it's Lance.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
10 seconds.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
On 2nd and 10.
Lance.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0.
Vikings 21. Commanders nothing.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way.
Touchdown, Washington.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
The Vikings send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
The slot man in motion right. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Throwing here, Howell.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Off play action, it's Howell. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And this defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanket in the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
To throw, it's Lance.
His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Go ultra. Ready?
Lance on the keeper.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Trey Lance
keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Gets through, and now an opening. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line.
Howell completing the quick throw out wide.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Back to throw, Howell.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Fadarian Mathis bringing him down.
At the 4-yard line.
Set.
On 2nd down, here's Lance.
Flush to his right. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another. Back now here on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now play fake. Lance. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12.
On 1st down, Lance.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down.
Set.
Here's Lance to throw it. Pass complete to Addison.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
On play action, Lance.
At the Commander's 33-yard line.
This one caught by his tight end Oliver. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down.
And Lance now to throw. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here's Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And once more, Howell back to the air. got his open man. It's Mallory. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
And quickly they get to the line.
Powell.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10, Howell.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40.
Now Howell. He's got room at the 30.
And he'll be taken down at the 26. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
It's Howell with another throw.
This is caught by Evans. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. Touchdown, Washington.
From 3 yards out.
And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Commanders 14.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Kene Nwangu.
And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
A throw over the middle taken in. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Now 2nd and 3. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
And
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Claws red. Hurry, hurry.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Shot. 17. Ready, ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Charles.